Welcome to the Cryptosphere. This is Cryptogenic coming at you. Today is Friday, October 8th at 6:25 p.m. here in sunny California. Today in this video, I am going to look at three different charts by request. The first is POLYMATH, the second is ECOMI, and the third is BONDLY. We're going to look at those three. We're also going to look at the Bitcoin charts, of course. But before I go any further, let's talk about XRP. And a question that I would like to consider is how far can XRP go? Let's get realistic about how far XRP could run. I've heard and seen a lot of different predictions as far as how far XRP could run by the end of this year. And as you know, I've drawn this chart. And if we just go to the end of 2022, a conservative number takes us up to $5.83. If it stays within this particular trend, if we draw another trend line here, it's a little bit different. It takes us up to about $10. Okay, so we've got two different figures here for how far XRP could go. I've been saying somewhere between $11 and $20 by the end of the year. But let's be realistic for a second. First of all, let's look at how far we went in 2017. And this one move from the bottom to the top, that was a 14,000% move. You see that? 13,000. Let me make sure I get this right. 13,500% move. And then the second move before the year was over was 2,727%. So if we get a move like this one here, from the bottom to the top, what would that look like for XRP between now and the end of the year? What that would look like for XRP between now and the end of the year is $64, $65 basically. That's crazy, right? Now, what if we get basically this whole move going into next year? What if we go from here to here? What does that look like for XRP? Let's get rid of this one and replace it with this one. Let's say it starts here. What does this look like? It looks like $75 by the end of the year. And $500, almost $600 by June of 2022. That's what it looks like. Now, I know you might look at that and say, okay, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. But do you know what else is ridiculous? I think we forget that we're in the crypto space, that the whole thing is ridiculous, that it's ridiculous that over here at 0.3 cents, I mean, if you were down here at 0.3 cents in January 2017 and you told somebody that that XRP was going to be $1, they would tell you that's absolutely ridiculous. For something to be 0.3 cents, not even 1 cent, you're telling me it's going to be $1, which is 300x from 0.3 cents. They would tell you it's ridiculous. I mean, if somebody told you back when Ethereum was $1 that it was going to be $3,000, you would have told them that was ridiculous. If somebody would have told you when Bitcoin was a penny that it was going to be $64,000, you would have told them that that was ridiculous. What I'm saying to you is, I know we want to be conservative because, I was watching this episode of Ted Lasso and they said it's the hope that kills you. And he was trying to destroy that concept. It's the hope, not the hope that kills you, it's the hope that gives you life. We don't want to set ourselves up to be disappointed. But I think we forget that we're in crypto. And the whole thing is ridiculous. And so what I'm saying by looking at this, that this fractal is possible. It's very possible, especially if you have any understanding or knowledge of the value of XRP. This is actually not unrealistic because it's actually happened before. And in actuality, when you think about XRP, you're talking about an asset that's technically been in consolidation for 1,365 days. I mean, honestly, this entire period here has been a consolidation period. We haven't seen a real breakout. It's time for XRP to have a 13,000% move or a 2,700% move or both in succession. It's time. It's not crazy. It's happened before. And I think it could happen again. I do. Am I crazy? Maybe I am. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm crazy like a fox. We will wait and see. All right, moving on. We're going to look at ECOMI as soon as this loads. ECOMI, honestly, I don't know anything about this junk. I don't know if it's real or not real. All I know is what the chart says. Looking at the chart, we're in a very narrow trend here. And if we stay within this trend, it takes us to 2.6 cents, between 2.3 and 2.6 cents at the end of the year. However, we're also in a triangle here. I'll make this line here bolder so that you could see the triangle. We actually broke above the triangle, and the break above that triangle should take us up 258%, which once again confirms the top of our target here. So both the trend and the triangle say that we could be looking at about 2.3 to 2.6 cents by the end of the year. However, what I also see is a huge cup pattern here. If I could find my curve tool. And this cup pattern looks something like this. If I could kind of pull it down here. And if we basically break above the cup, if we hit the top and then make like a handle, then that could project us up another 10x, which is to 16 cents, but I don't have a time frame on that. I can't say that that's in view by the end of the year because I just don't know. All right, moving on to POLYMATH. Let's take a look at POLYMATH. POLYMATH is in a strong trend. Also, it's in a strong triangle here. If it breaks bullish out of the triangle, that should take us up to $3.38. If it stays within the trend and touches the top of this one by the end of the year, it's talking about $7, which is basically 10x from where it is right now. Or it could make its way all the way up to the top of this trend, which is $19. So I'd say conservatives, $3.38. Moderate target is $7, and top target is $19.89 by the end of the year. BONDLY, looking at BONDLY, BONDLY doesn't look all that hot to me. I mean, it's making a rounded bottom here, and the RSI is moving upward. That's cool, but it's mostly flat. There's almost zero volume. I mean, the volume is almost non-existent. But here's what's crazy. I mean, there's correction. Okay, a lot of assets have corrected, but BONDLY dropped, according to this chart, 99.77%. I mean, what the? I mean, it almost died, and there's no volume. I don't know. I personally wouldn't buy it. I'm not saying don't buy it. This is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not telling you what to do, but occasionally I'll tell you what I'll do and what I personally wouldn't do. However, the RSI is moving up and the MACDs are flat. So it could do something, and if you have it, I wouldn't necessarily sell it. One of my rules is never sell everything of anything. So I wouldn't sell everything. I just wouldn't. But not too promising if you ask me. All right, let's take a look at Bitcoin to see what's going on in the Bitcoin sphere. Not much to report here. Still moving upward. I can just get rid of this target here because I don't think we're coming anywhere near it. Still watching the RSI here to see if we poke up above this line. If we do, that's very strongly bullish. Other than that, looking at the daily, the daily chart for Bitcoin, we're still consolidating between these two lines here. And if we can break up above 56,000, that's going to be very bullish for Bitcoin. But in the meantime, the RSI may need to cool down and come back and retest the bottom of this trend line before it breaks out again. But other than that, Bitcoin looks very, very, very strong. All right, folks, listen, sleep in peace. I know I keep saying this at the end of every video. Make every effort to sleep in peace every night, wake in joy every morning, walk in love every day. That's because this crypto space can make you crazy. The volatility of it can make you crazy. It's designed to make you crazy. Don't spend so much time looking at the charts or watching the values go up and down. Live your life, you know? I mean, you're going to do well. If you're in the crypto space, I believe you're going to do very well. Just hold your ground. Don't panic sell. Don't jump in and out. Yeah, there's a lot of promise in this space, and we are the early adopters, so you can congratulate yourself. And even if you bought something that came down a bit, don't panic. Just wait it out. Just give it some time. We're all going to do very, very well in this space. So with that being said, smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, drop me a comment. I appreciate it very much. All of you have been commenting and liking and subscribing to my channel. Those of you who have checked out my Patreon, we've had a few new members to the group come in this week that have been really, really awesome. So happy to have each and every one of you. Going to do everything in my power to help you out. Thank you all again, and this is Cryptogenic signing out.